Yo, what's going on, Coneheads? It's your boy Ashwin back at it again with another Apex Legends mobile video, and today I bring to you guys some spicy news. Alright, so as everyone being on the same boat, everyone is literally waiting to find out what is happening next and when is happening next. You know what I mean? But I got some insider news for you guys. Before I get into all this, guys, you all know that I don't do a lot of these kind of news and leaks, information sort of stuff, mainly because I don't really have a direct contact with the devs and I don't want to give you guys false information, so I don't tend to do these kind of videos. However, every now and again, my trusted insider source, who I get most of my information from, messaged me again today with some fantastic news, and if they do come to fruition, if they are actually true, it could mean a really nice future ahead for Apex Legends Mobile. With that in mind, I just wanted to make clear that whatever information that I give to you guys are not concrete. They are not 100% going to happen. This is just as close as possible we can get as to what might actually happen. So please bear that in mind before continuing watching this video. Now that's out of the way, let's get through the juicy information then. All right, let me just briefly obviously I'm not gonna tell you who the guy is. The guy actually doesn't want me to give their name out. But for the second part of the video, you'll know who it is. But yeah, anyway, let's just get to it. These info I got from a person who currently has beta access for Apex Legends Mobile. So if you didn't already know, there is a private beta test happening in the China region at the moment, and only selected people can play it for like 2 hours a day. That's all. It's very tight at the moment, and they're not really allowed to create any content for it until a specific date that I'm about to give you towards the end of this video. But let's just keep watching this. Right, on max FPS, the textures became better and slowly moving towards PC, at least some of it. So this is great as far as aesthetics go. I already think that the graphics on Apex Legends Mobile is beautiful anyway. It's one of the best ones for the shooters on mobile specifically, if not the best already. So that's definitely great to hear. Next one, on budget devices, the game gives around 40 to 45 frames per second constantly with very little FPS drops. And they were mentioning that the phone that was being tested with was a phone with 3 gig RAM. That's actually really dope to hear, guys, because this is something that I wanted the developers to really focus on, optimizing the game for lower end devices, because majority of people don't have high-end devices like Red Magic 6 or Rogue Phone 5, that sort of phone. So I really hope the devs would put a high priority on, you know, a bigger accessibility for the game, which sounds like they're doing so, which is really good. 45 frames per second on a phone with 3 gigs worth of RAM, that is insane, guys. That is actually really good as far as accessibility goes. Right, next bit, gun textures made close to PC. Dope. The guns are the main things that we look at. The guns are the things that are always on our screen whenever we're running around fighting and stuff like that. So as far as aesthetics go, I personally believe this is one thing that they should really focus on. The guns and the hands, I guess, for FPP. Voice lines and subtitles are added. Voice lines, amazing. Hopefully we get multiple voice lines rather than just the same one being spammed by the character over and over again in every single match. I do hope we get a lot of voice lines for the characters. I'm hoping to just bring everything from the PC. Like I don't see why that would be too difficult to do. I don't think that will be too difficult to do, to just port all the voice lines from the PC. It's not like they have to create a new texture for it or anything like that, so that should just be a copy and paste, I think. And the subtitles, very nice touch. Again, gives the game a wider accessibility for everyone to understand what's actually happening in the game, which is really good. Now onto the proper juicy bit, guys. Onto the thing that got me really excited. I wasn't really gonna make a video until I started reading all this. Now this is actually public information, kinda. So that one Apex bot tweeted on Twitter today, a couple of hours ago when I recorded this video, right? Oh, some really good information here, guys. First one, currently being privately tested in China from today till the 17th of November. So that's like a week, basically. So I didn't actually know how long the private test was gonna run from. I thought it was gonna run from like a month, but I guess not. So that's really good, which means we will get the next stage sooner. The sooner this private test in China finishes, the sooner we actually get the rollout for, I guess, a more public beta test. Gameplay and embargo lifts on the 15th of November, which means people can start sharing, leaking gameplay information, gameplay footage and stuff like that from November the 15th. So what's happening is whoever's got access to this beta is not allowed to produce any content up until the 15th of November. If they do, they will get a copyright strike on their YouTube. They'll get sued, all that sort of stuff. So they have to wait up until November the 15th. This is actually really good information. Gameplay embargo lifts on the 15th, which means from the 15th, we could expect a lot of gameplay out there for Apex Legends Mobile and what's actually been going on in the private test in China. I'm very, very excited to see what's going on, and obviously I'm gonna be doing some sort of react video, some sort of update for you guys just to share my thoughts and to find out what your thoughts are regarding, you know, the newest phase, the newest version of the game. That's actually dope to hear that they are lifting the embargo from the 15th sooner than I thought it would actually. Global open beta expected to launch on the 22nd of November. Fam! That is sick. Okay, so let me just backtrack a little bit, guys. Let me just backtrack a little bit. That one Apex bot has been in the Apex Legends mobile industry since it started. He's one of the OGs in the PC, so he has his ins and outs. There's not a lot of people that I trust within the community to give solid information out, but this guy, I don't trust him 100%. I don't really trust anybody 100%, to be honest, but I'm confident enough to say, okay, this actually might be the case. This might be solid information. This might be quite likely to happen. Hearing this, reading this, global open beta expected to launch on the 22nd of November. That is absolutely insane news, guys. And to top this off, he also tweeted, global beta will be available on both Android and iOS. Woo, baby, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. I don't even own an iOS device. However, I've been dying for them to release this on iOS because that I can then play with my friends. We can all play with our friends who actually can't access the game right now because they don't have an Android device. So this is absolutely incredible news to read today. I wasn't even meant to record a video today. Look at me. I'm just like hoodie up, chilling. I was just editing in my room. I was chilling with my girlfriend downstairs, and I read this in my DMs. I was like, bruh, this is solid news. This is really, really good news. So I'm very excited about this. Now, there are a couple more things. A really nice addition that he tweeted. So the next one is updated lobby UI. So I'm keen to find out how they've updated this, because the one that we had in CBT4 was kind of tacky. I didn't really like it. It looked really old school. So I'm excited to see how they've updated the lobby UI. Kings Canyon added, 99% confirmed. You know what? I'm in two minds about Kings Canyon, because I've been seeing a lot of tweets from a lot of CCs from a lot of players when Kings Canyon was in ranked rotation on the PC and console versions, and they didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. They were saying it's just third-party central, barely any skills and stuff like that. So I'm not really fond of Kings Canyon, but I won't make a decision whether I like it or not until I've actually played and experienced it. That is the best way to go into something, guys. Always keep an open mind. When you're reading things like this, don't take everything to face value, you know? Take everything with a pinch of salt. So if anything doesn't happen, or if one goes another way, you won't be too annoyed. You won't be too let down. So manage your expectations, guys, okay? Global launch will most likely feature all legends up to season 4. So that's basically the original 8 plus Octane, Watson, Crypto, and Revenant, which is really, really good to hear. Really good to hear. I was hoping to play Revenant, because when I was making a guide for Revenant, I was actually realizing how great he actually is and he can be, and especially on mobile, where it's a lot harder to hit targets that are moving a lot and got movement speed boost or climbing ability boost, that sort of stuff. So I'm really, really looking forward to playing Revenant. So that is fantastic to hear that he most likely will be added upon release. Oh, I told you guys I've got some hype information for you guys today, but like I said, none of them are concrete. But because of the sources that I read from and who messaged me, and that one Apex bot being in the scene for a long time, these are sources that I'm comfortable taking information from, and I make a decision from that. I'm not confident to say, yeah, these will actually happen, but I'm comfortable to say, okay, we might actually get something from November the 22nd, which is an open beta, another phase. We're not gonna have to wait until December, which is great. So, you know, I'm comfortable that the next phase is closer for us. I'm also comfortable and happy that the iOS is now looking very, very likely to be added into the next phase. So that's one thing that I really, really have been looking forward to. I've got a lot of friends that are stuck in other games right now, like COD Mobile, that want to switch to Apex, and they're like, I can't because I have an iOS device, I have an iPad, etc, etc. But now we can all play together again, and I truly cannot wait for that. Well, that's about all the news that we've got today for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. I hope you are as hyped as I am. Let me know in the comment section below what you are more excited for, and I also want to know the first thing that you're gonna get up to when you get into the game. But for now, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.